Hey everyone, this is Nemesis. Today I'm doing another beatbox tutorial. I know I haven't made one in a while. I haven't made a video in a while. It was because I was in the Trinity Alps backpacking with some friends for like 8 days. It was probably like one of the hardest things I've done, but it was probably one of the coolest things I've done too. So yeah. But for today, this one is going to be a tutorial on a really beginner tutorial on how to beatbox for beginners. So for all like my advanced or like semi-advanced beatboxer subscribers, it's probably gonna be like cringy because you've heard this stuff all the time. But for like the beginners, it's probably you kind of need to learn it. And I see a lot of people like going on my technical patterns videos, and they're saying, "Hey, this is too fast. Hey, this is too like hard for me." So I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to improve your beatboxing if you're just learning or you just want to learn. So yeah. So, this wouldn't really be a beginner beatbox tutorial if I didn't say the classic boots and cats, because, that's how it has to go. So, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard boots and cats, which is just the it's pretty easy. I guess you can just say boots and cats and boots and cats and then get rid of the oots and ats, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, if you're really a beginner, then you're gonna learn you want to learn the kick drum, which is it's probably the sound you're gonna use in like every single one of your beats. All those types. But pretty much all it is the way I learned it a really long time ago is saying bear, but like really emphasizing the B. So like bear, bear, bear. But then once you get that down hard, you're gonna learn. Take out the air or whatever, and you'll get. That's the kick drum. Yeah. So and then there's the hi hat, which is the. It's the. The way you can learn that is literally just say T and then just take out the E. There's a good beat right there. You can do that stuff. Then there's the K snare, which is the outward K snare, which is. So yeah, that's a good beat as well. So pretty much all those three sounds combined, you can make a lot of cool things like. Alright, so I literally just looked up on on the App Store, metronome, and a bunch came up, and I just got this one. I have a real metronome, but I don't know where it is right now, so I'm just going to use this. So it's pretty much just. You can kind of see how like you can find yourself that tempo. It's a really good way to like keep your flow, keep yourself, not going all over the place when you beatbox. But for a beginner, you can just kind of do with the K snares and the T's. So just practice, literally just practice this. If you just keep practicing a metronome, eventually you're going to get a metronome that's like in your mind. You don't really need one. It kind of goes with your beatboxing. So yeah, just make sure you practice on a metronome. Another tip I have for beginners is to learn the inward K snare. The inward K snare will literally change your beatboxing in so many ways. I know it did for me once I learned it. So the inward K snare is just. And at first, it really does not have to be clean at all. I already have a tutorial on the K snare. You guys can go watch that. I'll leave the link in the description. If you can learn that, but learning that as a beginner will really help you with beatboxing. It's pretty much just an outward K snare, but a lot stronger, and you can do a lot more things with it, like instead of you get. So stuff like that. Yeah, so the inward K snare is really important, and then you can learn the rim shot, which will help you with faster things. So pretty much K snare and rim shot. Pretty much the rim shot is the same thing as a K snare except shorter. So instead of it's so yeah, it'll help you with speed. So yeah, make sure you learn the inward K snare. Another tip I can give you is to watch beatbox videos, and I guess beatbox tutorials too. But so go on. If you don't know what Swiss Beatbox is, it's like the biggest YouTube channel for beatboxing. Go on there and you can watch people beatbox. You can learn from them. And there's some like tutorials on like the artist weeks, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, you can watch the tutorials there, or you can watch people beatbox and kind of, the way I learned to beatbox was kind of watch their mouths and then kind of practice what they were doing, and I eventually learned it. So another tip would be, yeah, so just learn from your peers, learn from people that are better than you, and yeah, you'll move your way up a lot faster than just trying to learn yourself, which is really important. And the last tip, and which is probably the biggest tip, is to record yourself. Record yourself beatboxing all the time. So if you have Snapchat, record yourself beatboxing and save it, or just record yourself on your camera and save it, and watch yourself back. So say you record a beatbox video and you watch yourself right after, you can see the mistakes you made, you can see, and if you record yourself and then you watch it like a week later or a month later, you can watch that and you can see how much you've improved, or if you haven't improved, what you can improve on. So pretty much watching yourself beatbox is probably one of the biggest tips I can give you to improve your personal beatboxing. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this beginner tutorial. I thought I'd just throw one out there just because there's a bunch of beginners that are wondering, you know, how to start and stuff like that. So here, that was a couple tips for you guys. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments, or Snapchat me. I'm always on Snapchat, so it's Alex_AJ5. And yeah, that's going to be it.